throat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication.
From Dyken Park in Houston, the show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's Cuba taking on Italy. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Littell.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
And that misses. So we're underway here in Game 2.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's one down.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Alec Bohm, batting with one down, takes a strike. And the 0-1. That one ripped left field. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Matt Olson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Sosa. The throw to first, and Olson is set down. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. At Singy, their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Benson under it and makes the grab. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Houston, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the veteran third baseman, number 15. Ball 1 there. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Now one missed. And the 3-0 finds the zone. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
One out, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Lux at first, 1 gone. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nola fires. And a breaking ball misses outside. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go on to inning number 2. Cuba on top 1-0. Wild Card Series Game 2. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Slings it across, and Real Muto is out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And ball one. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now number 4. Runner takes off, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. To the bag himself, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars out front, 1-0. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Nola back to work. And that's outside. A changeup missing. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next is the designated hitter. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now he breaks his back. Olsen over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on it and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the center fielder, Will Benson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. That's inside.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Now it's the rookie first baseman. Upstairs. Tying run is at first here in game 2 of the wild card series. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And it is 2-1. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Matt McClain. In the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. Here's the rookie right fielder, Donald Duncan.
19.
Duncan goes 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Shane Sanders. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt.
1 ball,
Now 1 and 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Herrera snags it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Out to short, Sosa. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Dyken Park as we go to the last of the third. And here is Sosa to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman. Struck out swinging his first time. That's down and in.
1-0.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin.
Now the left fielder, Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd. In for a strike, and a count 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bird. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for Mickey Moniak. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
2.
And it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alec Bohm. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Olsen batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one not close, and the count even 1-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Lux gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
JT Realmuto steps in. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Moniak snags it on the run. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, number 0. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the center fielder, Will Benson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's the first baseman. Doubled his first time up.
That's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Not close with that one. 1-0.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Littell back to work. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Next pitch misses way outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And now the DH. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That clips the corner.
We got a full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best.
Wild Card Series Game 2. And stepping in is the speedy Matt McLean. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Sosa stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Foul ball. The 1-1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Number 15 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kirkering, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's filled up 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Here's the left fielder, Gavin Lux. He's 2 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs.
Count full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Shane Sanders. Sanders, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Brandon Marsh digs in now.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
And here comes Alec Boehm. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Italy out front here, 3-1.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kirkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ivan Herrera. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one finds the zone, 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. A strikeout and a walk.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty, one away. Next is the designated hitter. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen, Tanner Banks. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. And the sweeper misses. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the sweeper is off the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now the first baseman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
At the plate, Matt McClain.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That's outside. Ball 1. And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him swinging. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. The All-Stars have the lead, 4-1.
I'm skirting off, I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella, it's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop, spend 300 for the flip flops.
Top of inning number 7, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Leading off, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there. And had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Line drive. And base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. 1 for 2. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air, out to right. Moniak makes the play. 2 down.
Now batter, number 4.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Littell is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Reed Detmers. And next is the designated hitter. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around. Rule the swing. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Banks. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, number 15.
Now the third baseman.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Now batting.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. That one catches the corner for a strike. On the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball to strike. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He's in there safely. And now a man into scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell.
There's a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 4. Italy in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
A little bit low.
Ball 1.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Now, Donald Duncan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Man at second.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Shane Sanders getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1. Hey, 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Up and
That's
in.
ball
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And here is Brandon Marsh.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Reed Detmers departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Scott Barlow.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now it's Alec Bohm. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a chopper. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Taylor. And now the DH.
Leading things off, designated hitter, number 0.
First pitch misses. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Center fielder, Will Benson.
And now the center fielder, Will Benson. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 54.
And here's the first baseman. That catches the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Meza also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th, and the batter now, Matt Olson. And here we are, 9th inning, elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long way.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's the 3rd, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. gets to it onto first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. To the right side, Ibarra. He steps on the bag. Now only one out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here comes Real Muto. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide.
On the ground to third, and this should do it. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. The All-Stars sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
Had to do infinite flavors, yeah, pick your favorite, yeah, keep